Have you ever wondered why some people walk through life without many friends? Or sometimes without any at all? Most people assume it's because they're awkward, antisocial, or simply unlikable. But psychology tells a very different story, a story most people never hear. The truth is, people who don't have friends often carry rare, powerful, and deeply misunderstood personality traits. Traits that actually make them special, but also misunderstood in a world that expects everyone to fit in. So today, we're breaking down 5 rare personality traits commonly found in people who don't have many friends, and what they really mean. Let's begin. Trait number 1. They have extremely high self-awareness. People with few or no friends often think deeply, not just about life, but about themselves. They analyze everything, their choices, their mistakes, their emotions, their patterns. This level of self-awareness is rare. Most people avoid deep reflection because it's uncomfortable. It forces you to face your flaws, insecurities, and past wounds. But people with high self-awareness do the opposite. They confront their thoughts head-on. They don't distract themselves with constant socializing or noise. They sit with their emotions. They observe their reactions. They understand why they think the way they do. This makes them grow faster than most people, but it also disconnects them from casual friendships. Why? Because surface-level conversations don't satisfy them. They want depth, truth, meaning, not gossip or empty small talk. Psychology calls this high metacognition, and it's a trait found in people with very strong emotional intelligence, even if they don't always show it. Trait number 2. They're extremely selective with their energy. Not having friends doesn't always mean a person can't make friends. Often, it means they simply choose not to. People with this trait have limited energy for social interactions. They feel drained by fake people, drama, dishonesty, and shallow relationships. They don't want to invest in friendships that go nowhere. Because of this, they say no more often. They don't chase. They don't force connections. And they refuse to keep people in their lives just to avoid being alone. In a world where everyone tries to fit in, this makes them stand out. These individuals value emotional peace over social approval, quality over quantity, depth over popularity, and that's rare. Trait number 3. They think differently from the majority. Many friendless people are actually nonconformists. They see the world through a different lens. They question what others blindly follow. They think independently and sometimes even boldly. They're the type who dislike trends, don't follow the crowd, resist peer pressure, prefer their own ideas, reject groupthink. Because of this, they often feel like outsiders, like they don't belong anywhere. But here's the irony. Some of the most creative, intelligent, and visionary individuals in history had very few friends. Why? Because innovation requires independence. And independence often leads to isolation. Their uniqueness makes them powerful, but also misunderstood. Trait number 4. They carry emotional scars most people don't know about. Here's something psychology emphasizes. People who avoid friendships often do so because they've been hurt before. Maybe someone betrayed their trust. Maybe childhood friendships ended painfully. Maybe they opened up to the wrong person. Maybe they were judged, mocked, or emotionally abandoned. Life taught them a harsh lesson. Letting people in is dangerous. So now they protect themselves not out of weakness but out of survival. They prefer their own company because it feels safe, predictable, and peaceful. But this doesn't mean they're cold or emotionless. In fact, they feel deeply. They care intensely. They love sincerely, maybe more sincerely than anyone else. They're just careful about who gets access to that side of them. Their loneliness is sometimes a shield, but it's also a sign of strength. Trait number 5. They are comfortable being alone, more than most people. This is perhaps the rarest trait of all. In today's world, most people can't sit alone for even 5 minutes without grabbing their phone, turning on music, or calling someone. Silence terrifies them. Their own thoughts scare them. But people with few friends, they're different. They actually enjoy solitude. They can read alone, travel alone, work alone, think alone, heal alone. They don't need constant validation or entertainment. Their inner world is rich and fulfilling. Psychologists call this self-sufficiency, the ability to find meaning and comfort within yourself instead of depending on others. And this trait is extremely rare. It often belongs to people with high intelligence, creativity, and emotional depth. But it also means they don't need friendships to feel complete, which sometimes results in having fewer of them. So the next time someone tells you that having no friends is a sign of weakness, remember this: many people who walk alone aren't lonely. They're strong. They're self-aware. They're independent thinkers. They're emotionally deep. They're selective. They're resilient. They're comfortable in their own skin. And those traits, the ones society misunderstands, are the traits that build powerful, confident, unstoppable individuals. So if you see yourself in these 5 rare personality traits, don't assume something is wrong with you. Sometimes walking alone simply means you're walking at a higher level, and the world hasn't caught up yet.